Futures Trader Elite here this morning with your NQ pre-market prep on 10/10 Friday. Let's try to end the week strong. Hope everybody's had a good week. So let's go ahead and pull up a chart. We're going to be looking here at the 60-minute, 1-hour chart. Let's make this a little bigger and see. We've had some pretty good drives to the upside. Need to come back in here and add this buy sell indicator that I took off real quick. All right, so here on the 1-hour chart, you can see we got some trend lines. Got our green trend lines here, 1 hour. This one here is, I believe, yeah, the 4 hour right here. And then we got a 1 hour red trend line up here, all-time high. These yellow lines on my screen are previous all-time highs, like all these right here. Like this yellow line, and there's a yellow line in there, there's one there, up there. These are previous, and then of course this is the all-time high. So I'll leave them on until they're completely invalidated, which means they get cut through too many times and they don't do anything for support or rejection. And once they start doing that, I'll remove them from my screen. So here on the 1 hour chart, we had this buy signal put in right here, closed, never pulled back, could have got in back here at around, it looks like 180 or so. And then, you know, that was a pretty good drive right there on that 1 hour buy signal. Anyhow, what we're going to be looking at today, I think we should jump down to the 15-minute and look at that on the 15-minute. We might get a better picture of what's going on to start with. So, here on the 15-minute, had the sell signal put in this morning and had a really good move. If you'd have bought at the close of the candle there, and there's that blue line that has been on the chart, I think, for several days now. Put the signal in on a line where there's been a lot going on, and then you had this drop. Nice move just off the signal, but you could have used this line as confluence. If you've been following along, this blue line was the measured move that I discussed so much at 303 and was in some other videos. You got the sell signal, close at that line, jumped up just a little bit, not even 5 points, and then you had this drop here. That would have been enough confluence there, considering that was a measured move. And if you look back, you know, that line, we get up here over here, broke through it, retested it, nice run, dropped almost all the way back up to this top of this zone box, dropped all the way back to it, tapped this box, went up, pierced through it, big candle put in with a wick, come all the way down, and then we get up here, break it again. We come up and wick it, put in this little candle, wicked it, and then this impulse candle here. And I mean, confluence and confluence. So let's say for today, we got us we're in a zone box just above the golden pivot, headed towards that line now. Question is, are we going to reject there and take another leg down, or are we going to chop around, get above it, and go up? So if we stay in this scenario as it's playing out this morning, I'm going to be looking at first rejection up here for another leg down. Will be my bias there. I need to be above 303 to be long, and anything under it'll be short. Because if we reject off that and we get back below this golden pivot at 280, we're going to be looking at this yellow line, which is 253. Now this support line, I just put this in this morning right here, I think. Yeah. This green line, I'm going to be watching that for some support. You see we got a lot of room between these zone boxes, and there's nowhere really to put in balance box. So there's a small one in here somewhere. But anyhow, if we come down, we break through this 253 area. This line is at 233. I'm going to be looking at this area for a bounce, even though at least a first reaction bounce, depending on the speed, even though, like, if it did it here, there's nothing else here for confluence really, other than maybe if I get a crossover down here on the MACD, showing me that we might be seeing a turn in where the market's going. But you know, now if we was to get over in here and it happened on this line with this 1 hour trend line, that's even more confluence for a plus setup. So above 303 for being a bull side, and under that right now I'm going to be bearish. We do have a little I think we got this zone box here. I think there's a little imbalance zone. You see it's shaded blue down here. That's from 75 to 69, which it needs to be filled. Must be off another time frame. You know, and I guess you see how far away our 1 hour lines are. We just need to wait and see what happens when the market opens. Are we going to stay in between these, or are we going to break one of these and go another way? Or are we going to try to go back towards the all-time high to end the week really strong? Or they may take it up here initially at the open of the market and then drop it. You know, we'll just have to wait and see and update in the live channel. Look at this on the 5 minute real quick. See what we got here. And see, this S1 pivot is way down here in this imbalance zone box, which never got completely filled yesterday. Got down in there in it, but it didn't fill it all the way. But then, of course, we got a 1 hour line above it with a yellow line. There's a yellow line right here, which was our previous all-time high. This is just all this is back here. We're not going to get there right now. It's not going to drop that far right now. And by the time we might get this low, it's going to be over here somewhere. Although, let's say we get over, this is market open right here. So, excuse me, if we get over here and this is trending down through the rest of pre-market, and we get over here and we drop with some speed around market open, and we're already down in this area, then we'll probably might sweep this 1 hour line instead of tag it and bounce. It might come down into here, or depending on kind of day they want it to be, I guess it could go down here and fill the rest of this zone down here, this imbalance zone. Many options on the table, of course, like every day, as I see them unfolding. Once the market opens, I will try to update in the live updates ideas channel in the Discord and go from there. I hope everybody's had a great week, and I hope everybody finishes the week off strong. Stay sharp, stay elite, and I'll see you guys in the recap.